We're here at the Ford Range in New Zealand Rural Games, and of course STIHL Timbersports. The timber sports activity over the next couple of days is going to be magnificent. I'm Hamish Mackay, and with me, commentator extraordinaire Philip Roper. Phil, what have we got in store over the next couple of days?
Well, I tell you what, we've got a great field. We've got women's, we've got rookies, and of course we've got the pro. And I think we're going to see some great, exciting competition for everyone that's watching, but particularly for the crowd here, and also to really get across how important this type of rural sport is for New Zealand.
Fantastic. Okay, the form book. Who should we be keeping an eye out for?
Okay, well, the first ones we're going to see is going to be the women's competition, and obviously Anne Patterson sitting on 2 national championships. She's going for the three-peat, there's no doubt about that. We've got some competitors in there, such as STIHL. They've won this competition before, so we're expecting a pretty tight fight. When we get to the rookies, it's going to be interesting. Cleveland Cherry has had to step up after being our champion, which opens the field for the likes of Sam Bellamy and Matthew Gower, who've been waiting in the wings. But I tell you what, there's some other young fellas in there that are showing good form, and of course we've got to watch Morgan Bolstad, who's really been up there in the last few years.
And what about the form in the pro competition?
Well, I tell you what, that's usually the biggest event. That's the one that takes us through to things like the World Trophy overseas, the Teams Championship, and of course the individual. And last year, our winner here was Jack Jordan, and we know that he went to the World Championship last year in France and took the runner-up spot. So that's just how good New Zealand is at this game. But of course, his brother Shane Jordan was only pipped by a whisker last year in this national championship. And that's where we're choosing these guys to go overseas. So that sibling rivalry is going to be rife. And of course we've got Kyle Lemon, the other one who was on the podium there as well. But there's some newbies in there. There's also the likes of Cleveland Cherry, our rookies champion. He's now got a chance to go in. And of course Chris Lord, who has been the world rookies champion back in 2019, he's going to be up there. Quinton Fawcett. There's a really, really good field, and it's going to be some fantastic action, Hamish.
Okay, the dulcet tones of Philip Roper. Looking forward to his commentary here at the Ford Ranger New Zealand Rural Games with STIHL Timbersports.
Stock saw. After the starting shot, the contestants have to cut 2 wooden discs, so-called cookies, within a 10-centimeter mark. 1 downward and 1 upward. The attempt is only valid when both discs have been cut off completely and within the marks.
All right, I'd like to ask back to the stage, please welcome Elmer Wallace and Raywin Windley.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
And it looks absolutely neck and neck off the pickup, but it's going to be Raywin Windley first through. Elmer Wallace, nice balance, but it's not going to be enough by the look of it. And it's going to give Raywin Windley the advantage there in that heat in the Stockstill competition. All right, let's welcome on our final heat, Anne Patterson and Nat Patterson.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, we've got an early start, so that's not going to be helpful, so it's going to be up to Anne Patterson to record this time. See if she can absolutely carry on what she started last year. Adam Lowe has a good look at the crayon, make sure it hasn't been breached, because it looks like it's pretty close from where I'm standing.
Okay, unfortunately on stand 2 we have a disqualification for a jump at the start. On stand 1 the cut is good.
So there you have it as you saw it. Well, what I can tell you is Anne Patterson has put in 11.93, but not enough to take out Raywin Windley with a great opening credit to her account with 11.17.
Raywin, talk us through that 11-second performance.
I just wanted to make sure that I got it nice and clean. I was going as fast as I could. Processes are the biggest thing, and so just following all the processes I've been training at home.
Standing block chop. At the standing block chop, the felling of a tree with an axe is simulated. A vertically positioned wooden block with a diameter of 30 centimeters has to be cut through both sides. A powerful and precise swing with the axe is the premise of a good result.
Okay, getting ready now for the heat in the women's standing chop. Let's welcome Elmer Wallace and Mickey Lord.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
And away we go in the next heat. Lovely on target there from Alma Wallace. All 3 hits to start with, exactly where she wanted them put. Now we know that 92nd is going to be one of the biggest challenges in this competition, but we saw Darcel Upaloo sneak in underneath it. What can these two do? But she's on the turn, Alma Wallace, first to do so. Mickey Lord now looking down on the other side on the approach. Nice pace there by Alma Wallace too. She's keeping it up because, as you can imagine, on side number 2, it's going to get a little bit difficult after the turn. Oh, I can start to see a little bit of movement here for Alma Wallace if she can put it in. You need to keep it going. And I tell you what, is that the local advantage or a lot? Oh, it's a test of the aerobic strength of the athletes, this one. But unfortunately, it's the whistle of doom.
Okay, we have a good cut on stand 1. Unfortunately, on stand 2, the athlete has timed out.
We have a new leader with Alma Wallace from Otaki with a 73.8. Let's welcome on our next heat, Louise Nolder and Ann Patterson.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, good timing too, getting that start right for the first blow. And Patterson going a little bit high there, but we've got some good tight cuts here from Louise. As they open up the first scarf. They know that time has been the big enemy of most of the competitors in this discipline, but we know it can be done. I tell you what, Louise Nolder looking at their first scarf, very, very tidy work being done as well. Oh, a little bit of a miss hit there. She'll be annoyed about that because she's been hitting so well and on the plane. Both making the turn at the same time. Don't know whether they're watching each other to take that cue. But, oh, I can see it now. Here it comes. It's not far away. Oh, and it's going to take another blow, but it's going to do the job, but only just. Oh, what a good matchup that was. And moving into the top spot, Ann Patterson with a 69.4. Standing at the top of the podium if we were to stop right now. With overall points of 17, it is Ann Patterson. And I know it sends Australia up there, but she is a New Zealand competitor, being originally from Greymouth.
Was the 90-second sort of cut off is that a bit of a mental barrier that you've got to overcome, because you smashed it by 21 seconds?
Yeah. It is, but I was sort of trying to focus on what I needed to do, not to rush it, because that's when you make mistakes, and I just wanted a good cut, so I was happy with that. 2
events down, top of the leaderboard, you're feeling good?
I'm pleased I got that one out of the way, and the next event's one of my favourites, so hopefully I do it just some justice.
Single buck. The single buck is a one-man saw about 2 meters long. With this, the athletes have to cut off a complete disc of a 46-centimeter thick wooden block. The perfect interplay between rhythm and strength is the key to success.
Okay, ready to go. Let's welcome to the stage Darcel Upaloo and Cherie Taylor.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, good pull from both competitors. Cherie Taylor starting off with a good cadence, but I tell you what, Darcel Upaloo, look at the speed of this. Keeping that saw straight, using the whole length, and oh dear, just gets a little bit of a bow in the end. It's going to give Cherie Taylor a little bit of a look in, but not for long. So the veteran Cherie Taylor, the farmer, coming down last part of the single buck. 18.18 recorded by Darcel Upaloo from Mount Maunganui. Let's welcome onto the stage the last heat, Alma Wallace and Ann Patterson.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
So last opportunity to record that time to take care of the leaders on the leaderboard. Now both of these two are very good sawyers. They are the top rank. A little bit of a stall there for Alma Wallace and Patterson, keeping good rhythm. Look at this, looking the whole of that blade buried in the wood, and it's a cookie on the ground. And Alma Wallace almost had something to say about that last blow, but she held it in. 15.8 seconds, takes the top spot. But Darcel Upaloo for that 18.18, and Raywin Windley from Christchurch staying relevant at a 22.05.
I've watched Darcel over the last few years, and I've always strove to be as good as Darcel, and I've come up with a little bit of a win on her today, but yeah, she's been one I've been watching for years, and I think she's brilliant at what she does, so I was happy to be able to be out there and compete and have a good time.
We can now see that Ann Patterson has extended her lead at the top of the field with 26 points. But Alma Wallace, as we would have expected, is coming in that second position. But just a little bit of word of warning. Darcel Upperloo, with that good result on the single buck, coming up to 14 points.
Underhand chop. In the past, the underhand chop technique was used to split logs. Standing on a horizontally anchored block, the athletes cut through a 32-centimeter log. The block has to be worked from both sides.
And let's welcome our next two contestants onto the boards, Karen Corbin and Michaela Lord.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
So it's Mickey Lord from Aotearoa on the left-hand side as you look from the grandstand, opening up the first staff. Karen Corbin from Riverton gets those first blows in, cleans out some wood, but Mickey Lord really making some good work here. Comes into the V. Nice and clean it is too, not too many steps. Karen Corbin also doing a very clean job, but it's going to be second on the turn because Mickey Lord's already there. So Karen Corbin now makes the turn to the back. As the floor shakes with the heat, the weight of each hit that goes in on each round as they work their way to the centre, but it's Mickey Lord. Separates the block. Karen Corbin not too far away, just turns to the other side. So you can see each competitor will have a strong side and an off side, and they'll be balancing those through. Coming through on the strong side now, one to go, and there we have it. But everyone, let's give a rousing welcome back to the stage for Alma Wallace and Ann Patterson.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, looks like a clean start for both of this ultimate heat in the women's underhand competition. Is this going to determine the final finishing for it all? Ann Patterson doing what we know she does so well. She's got a three-peat in mind, but I'm sure Alma Wallace wants to see if she can cut that short. Very good first scarf by Alma Wallace from Otaki. She makes a turn first. The Queenslander comes into second on the turn, but I know she's going to be pretty good on the flying finish. But it's Alma Wallace who's really done some work here to get on that front side first. Let's have a look for the daylight between the two pieces on each block. See if you can pick it. And I tell you what, that's going to be a popular victory, isn't it? And the Otaki fan club goes wild. Alma Wallace takes the top spot there in the underhand. What a great finish with a 36.37 seconds in close, and behind at 40.08 it was Ann Patterson.
It's life on an axe edge out there when you're competing, but you all seem to get on pretty well.
Oh, we're all good mates. This is one of my favourite events to come to because I can catch up with all the girls out the back, and it's lovely. We all look after each other and want each other to do well.
And Otaki like weather here in Palmerston North today?
Yeah, I think Otaki came with me because most of them are up there, so I really appreciate their support.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it for Alma. Alma Wallace, well done.
Okay, so they're going to arm themselves with some prizes and awards, but first up we need to bring in third position will be Raywin Windley from Christchurch. In second position from Otaki it is Alma Wallace. It is such a pleasure to announce, and I'm going to say she's from Greymouth, but this is a three-peat for Ann Patterson. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There are your women's champions for 2025.
Now, still TIMBERSPORTS women's champion is three-peat Patterson, and congratulations. How you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm really stoked. I was pretty happy with all my events across the board. went out there and did what I know I needed to do, and yeah, happy to come away with the win.
And Raywin and Alma, some great competition towards the end there. You didn't get it easy.
No, absolutely not. Those girls will always put up a good, strong fight, and it is hard to come out here and do well in all your disciplines when you've got such a fierce competition.
Yeah, and what is this title, what does it mean to you to be the 3-time champion of the STIHL Timbersports?
Oh, it means the world to me. Chopping is a huge part of my life, and to be able to come and get the 3rd time, yeah, chuffed.
Our champion, Ann Patterson, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Right, that has been a fantastic effort there for the Women's Championship, but there is more coming for today. So stay tuned. We're going to be into the Rookies New Zealand STIHL Timbersports Championship. Let's bring on our next 2 contestants, Sam Unahi and Scott Matthews.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, good timing. I'm going to say that Scott Matthews gets that first blow and just slightly ahead there of Sam Unahi. Let's see what the Southerler can do. This is going to keep a good watch to see who's going to be first on the turn. And it is Scott Matthews first on the turn, but very close and behind is Sam. Work away, second scarf. They've already got in the head they're going to do, but we see daylight already coming through here from young Mr. Matthews. Sam Unahi has 1 to go, and that's it. Heat number 2. Righto, let's welcome our next 2 onto the stage. It is Matt Gower and Willie Hoyle.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go.
So it's Scott Matthews with a 21.03 in the last heat leading the field. Let's see what these 2 can do. Young man from Kanumu in Victoria making good work. He's already on the turn, just fractionally ahead of Whangamama's Matt Gower. So it's Willie Hoyle all the way as we see. We can see the big hits coming in from Matt Gower. He's been on the podium last year and he's a real contender for this title, but I tell you what, you pick the difference. That's how we like it, as tight and as close as it can be. Welcome to the stage, Sam Bellamy and Morgan Bolstad.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, based on the form of previous years, these 2 are definite contenders for the title. Let's see how they go. Sam Bellamy's been putting in the work there in Harwater, but first on the turn it's Morgan Bolstad, but I tell you what, it's only hundredths of a seconds different as they enter that second scarf. Sam Bellamy really getting it in, the big man, but he's going to get it. Let's have a look. This is going to be close, but it's going to be Morgan Bolstad. He's done it. Takes him to the top of the pops here in the hot sunshine in the Manawatu. Matt Gower just close behind him with a 17.98, and Willie Hoyle, our Australian resident, at 18.35.
What is we've got 5 events overall. What is the pick of events? Is the underhand one of your strongest?
Yeah, underhand's probably one of my stronger ones. Quite a discipline that I quite enjoy and I've been doing from a young age. So yeah.
Let's bring on our first 2 contestants in the Stocksaw competition. It is Lockie Windley and Willie Hoyle.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, really good snatch there, but Lockie Windley's just given him the advantage over Willie Hoyle. But can he make the most of it? They both come into the uppercut now. Very good control. Willie Hoyle might have it here. He's made a bit of a catch-up, and I tell you what, it's absolutely neck and neck. So each of our judges now are looking at the cookies, is what we call them, to make sure they are a complete 360-degree cut. And I tell you what, there's a couple of wafers in there they're having a bit of a close look at.
Okay, on stand 2, we have a good cut. Unfortunately, on stand 1, the athlete has an incomplete disc.
Let's welcome to the stage, give them a bit of applause, everyone, Scott Matthews and Matt Gower.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, lovely pick up there by Scott Matthews, but it's going to be close. Matt Gower on the cut. Cookie is first for Matt Gower. He's got the advantage. He comes on the upcut. He's watching that crayon line very closely. Scott Matthews makes his cut, but I think you're going to find it's all Matt Gower in that particular matchup. So Matt Gower put in 11.31 just to take that top spot. Scott Matthews with a 12.09. Let's welcome to the stage Morgan Bolstad and Sam Bellamy.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
And it's an absolutely brilliant snatch by both competitors as they put in the first disc. Let's have a look, see who's going to hit first. And I'll tell you what, there's only a whisker between them. You can throw a blanket over it, as Steve Quinn would have said, coming up, but it looks like Morgan Bolstad looks like he's got the advantage there. He'll be looking to add another one of these events. But leading the way, it's actually Matt Gower from Whangamomina with 11.31, just ahead of Morgan Bolstad with 11.51.
Matt, you'd be pretty happy with that because you say that's not your strongest skill set.
Yeah, no, it's not my strongest skill set, but I've been doing a lot of work on it lately, getting that transition nice and that. And to get in front of someone like Morgan by just 2 points of a second, it's pretty good. Morgan's always been pretty sharp on the saw. Last year he took it out. So
if the stock saw isn't your strong point, what is?
The standing block. So looking forward to coming up into that. So yeah.
Locked on the points with Matthew Gower, but if we look at the total time calculated, there is a 0.03 of a second dividing them from the top spot to make first and second. And Scott Matthews from Hokitika probably going to be pretty pleased with this result so far, with sitting in that third position. Let's welcome to the stage Sam Unahi and Sam Bellamy.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, a little bit of a hit first there from Sam Bellamy. Gets it in. He got the timing absolutely right off the start. Already on the turn as Sam Bellamy's a big bloke. He's got the ability to really knock this thing over. Sam Unahi now making the turn, but at the moment it's all Sam Bellamy, unless there's something we don't know, and there isn't because it's already in two pieces over this side. Sam Unahi got the work to do. He knows he still needs to record a good time, so he can't back off, and he doesn't. Sam Bellamy recording in a 16.48. Let's welcome to the stage Matt Gower and Morgan Bolstad.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, get ready. This is about to get really good. These guys know what they're doing on the standing block. The big heavy hits coming in, far side turn, both at the same time. They reckon they've done enough on that front side. Let's see if they go. A little bit of a stick there for Morgan Bolstad, would have cost him a fraction of a second, and it has too. It's given Matt Gower just that slight advantage. It's Matt Gower taking out his first discipline for the day with a 12.97. And followed oh so closely by Morgan Bolstad with a 13.68 with two firsts under his belt and a second. He's still looking in a good spot for that podium. And now we're starting to see the rise of Sam Bellamy from Stratford with a 16.48 taking out the top three.
Sam Bellamy from the Taranaki. What's to come? Is there still some of your stronger events to come?
Yeah, single saws next, and that'd probably be my best discipline, I'd say.
And you can keep the pressure on Mrs. Bolstad and Gower, who's sitting a cracking pace.
Yeah, hopefully tong them up.
Let's welcome to the stage, give a round of applause for Sam Unahi and Sam Bellamy.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
And away we go here in the single buck competition. We know Sam Bellamy's going to make some room up, but I tell you what, Sam Unahi's not going to give them the opportunity. Gets a little bit of a slow blow down the end there. Sam Unahi was almost there, but at contact with the ground, and it's just cost him the time. But old Sam Bellamy didn't look like he had too much holding him up there. Looked like he was a little bit behind out of the first half of the log. Let's welcome to the stage, shall we, Matt Gower and Morgan Bolstad, ladies and gentlemen.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
And away we go. Here's the final heat. Here are the quick boys, and a little bit of a bow there for Morgan Bolstad. Going to give Matt Gower a little bit of an advantage. He looks like he's going to hold it too if he can just keep the gas on till the end. Another stroke, and there we have it. And oh, this has put a cat amongst the pigeons, hasn't it? Oh, what a good race that was. Sam Bellamy from Stratford holding with a 10.4 into the top spot. But only a shade behind him, Matt Gower. He's starting to accumulate some good points too with an 11.35. I said it would chuck a bit of a cat amongst the pigeons with that final heat. And Matt Gower has done just that with 53 points moving into first place. Morgan Bolstad, who had been heading that up, just drops down into second. Very close behind, though. This last event that's coming up could determine this with a 49. And Sam Bellamy, we said he was going to get up there, and he has. He's now up into the third spot, starting to threaten the two in front of him.
Springboard. Springboard simulates the traditional way of felling trees, climbing up over thick roots. First, notches known as pockets are chopped into the log. 2 springboards are then anchored into these pockets. The athlete then climbs up to chop through a 27-centimeter thick block of wood in the fastest time possible.
Let's welcome to the stage, in the springboard heats, Willie Hoyle and Sam Bellamy.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
So the first pocket's going in now. Now we heard Willie Hoyle, he probably will go a few more than 4, just to be sure that he gets a good V at the end. Sam Bellamy already puts first board in, stands up. Oh, it's got a little bit of movement down and he's going to reset it. Willie Hoyle, the lighter man, gets up on that board. Absolutely perfect board. Have a look at that, everyone. That's how they got to sit. As long as it stays in that position, it's giving him a very good opportunity to do that block, exactly as he said to Hamish Mackay, the way it was going to be cut. He's looking for 85% of the way through. He's already done the counts. Now we've got a good board in there from Sam Bellamy as he approaches the cut, but he's got ground to make up and he knows he's got a job to do. So at the moment, Willie Hoyle, what a great cut on that scarf as well. Not only a good board, comes in with the slashes from the back. He's got in his mind that he can see that hitting the deck in any moment. The big hits coming in there from Sam Bellamy, but he's still got the work to do and hasn't turned to the back. Willie Hoyle putting it in. I can see some movement. He knows it's there. He's wishing it off. There it goes. Over there in Victoria, courtesy of the Waikato. Sam Bellamy now, he's got a little bit of a stick on the far side, but there she blows. Looks like Willie Hoyle, he put in a really good disciplined cut with a 58.16. Sam Bellamy at 72.90, enough to hold in second now, but we've still got 2 very good competitors to come. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's please welcome to the stage Morgan Bolstad and Matt Gower.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
2, 3, 4, 5 as the first pockets are being prepared, gone over the 4, but I tell you what, Morgan Bolstad first to put the board in, Matt Gower now puts it in, and of course one's chasing the other in the overall competition. So this is going to be all on this, so it needs to be a very good block. At the moment, we're going to say Morgan Bolstad with a little bit of advantage. They're almost on the same road, Tamaranu and Whangamomona, as we've got a battle royale now to finish off this springboard competition. Matt Gower coming from behind, starting to shift the wood now. But at the moment, it's Morgan Bolstad. Neither has shifted to the back yet. They're still trying to move the wood out of the front. Just about everything gone here for Morgan Bolstad, and they've just got to make a decision now. One of them is going to have to make it to make the turn, and it's going to be Matt Gower first on the turn. Just about everything done for Morgan Bolstad, and he's only got 2 hits. And it's gone, and it's so close. So close. Right, here's the moment we've been waiting for. Those are your competitors, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look at that podium. In 3rd position, please stand to the podium, Sam Bellamy. In 2nd position, Morgan Bolstad. And 2025 Stihl Timbersports rookie national champion is Matt Gower. There it is. And of course the Magnum will have grape juice in it because these are rookies.
Rookie champion Matt Gower with a phenomenal performance and finishing off in style there. You must be delighted, Matt, although I watched your face and I know right up until 2nd place was announced you weren't quite sure if you'd nailed it.
Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure. It was a pretty hard-fought battle between me and Morgan. We're head-to-head the whole way through. He got 1, I got 1, and yeah, just...
Do you normally go pretty close with him?
Yeah, it's me and Morgan have always been like battling away, Like he's always getting 1 up on me, or I'll get 1 up on him, and last couple of years he's been getting me, so it's been good to finally get him back here, yeah.
Oh, there you go. The champion, Stihl Timbersports 2025 rookie champion, Matt Gower.
Well, we knew it was going to be really good in the women's because we were lining up a 3-peat for Ann Patterson, and she didn't disappoint us and made it. But really, that rookies one was absolutely vital because for the first time, Cleveland Cherry, our former champion, was out having to go up to the senior level, and we had an absolute battle royale. And as it came to it between Morgan Bolstad and Matt Gower, right to the last event. and we had a very, very close finish, but absolute congratulations, Matt Gower getting his first rookies title for New Zealand. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the stage our first contestants in the underhanders, Quinton Fawcett and Dylan Clark.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
And away we go, our very first heat. Both are newcomers to this competition, Quinton Fawcett and Dylan Clark. It's Masterton plays Central Hawke's Bay as first on the turn. Quinton Fawcett, but I tell you what, it's only momentarily before Dylan Clark as they open up that second scarf. And we can already see the chips fly and get an idea of where we're heading. And Dylan Clark looks like he's going to take first victory in the heats. Let's welcome to the stage Cleveland Cherry and Chris Lord.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
So it's Cleveland Cherry on the right-hand side as you look from the grandstand. Chris Lord on the left. Now both these guys have been New Zealand rookie champions, and of course Chris Lord has been the rookies world champion. Cleveland Cherry on the podium last year, so we've got some really good form here as they come up into this competition. There we have it. Showed the form that he had certainly in that rookies final. Cleveland Cherry coming up to the big time now in this pro grade. Looks like he's got the medal. Let's welcome to the stage Hayden Rasmussen and Shane Jordan.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, so this is second top as far as the rankings go into the second to last heat. Both making really good work. Shane Jordan, absolutely perfect cut on the first scarf, but Hayden Rasmussen not too far behind on the turn. Here we go, you can see it from your side. Look for the daylight. We can hear a little bit of movement coming through on Shane's, but it's taken another blow. Probably one more than he wanted. Hayden Rasmussen now, the All-Tucky flyer. Okay, let's welcome to the stage in the final heat of the underhand, Kyle Lemon and Jack Jordan.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, the others are quick, but these are the quickest two by ranking. Let's have a look and see. Look at the speed and cadence of Kyle Lemon up against Jack Jordan, the man who's taken all the titles. But it's going to be Jack Jordan first on the turn. Get a load of that jump turn by Kyle Lemon, but it's not going to be enough because Jack Jordan's blocked it out right now. Right now he has. Kyle Lemon needs to keep up. He needs that time still to be quick. So Jack Jordan putting in a 13.82 to take the top spot, and he opens his account in the day's proceedings. Shane Jordan, brother, just like last year, momentarily behind. 17.7. Dylan Clark from Waipawa, the new boy, in the block at a 17.76, already scoring a third.
Jack Jordan, talk about play your ace there. That's your favourite event. The underhand you were going went really well.
Yeah, no, went pretty good there, I think. Good bit of wood and come off in the right amount of hits. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy.
Okay, so what other event would you say is up there with the underhand as your favourite over the next 4 or 5?
Oh, I probably like them all equally, I suppose. Yeah, some pretty cool events coming up, so stay tuned and, yeah, it should be a good day.
So let's welcome to the stage Hayden Rasmussen and Jack Jordan.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
And it's an absolutely perfect match. Both time scores come up. Cuts have been made. Got a 10.7 win awarded by Chris Lord earlier on to beat. Look at Jack Jordan just working that pressure absolutely beautifully to get the little bit of a run in. But I tell you what, there wasn't a lot in it. Okay, looks like we're got a bit of a review on one side. Adam Lowe just going down to have a look at the slow-mo just to see that everything is done correctly.
Okay, on stand 2, we have a good cut. Unfortunately, on stand number 1, it's a disqualification for breaking the start.
We have a new leader in the stock saw, and it is Jack Jordan from Taumarunui. Let's welcome to the stage Kyle Lemon and Shane Jordan.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
And away we go here. This is going to be the fastest heat by rights, but it might not be. There's some good times going in, and it's Shane Jordan absolutely first. You can expect the logger on the end of a 6.61 to do pretty well. And he does have the wood. He does have the wood. Shane Jordan on this little bit of a matchup just comes through slightly ahead Jack Jordan holding sway with that 10.6. Held his ground against brother Shane Jordan at a 10.69. So there is very little in it. Chris Lord, 10.76 to hold on for that third spot, and Quinton Fawcett, first time in the event with 11.01. Not too bad a effort.
Shane, I just want to say you came out onto the board here and you got your crayon straight into action. You're very direct in your approach.
Yeah, you don't have much time to sort of get ready. You got 30 seconds and you got to make sure you have your sort of your procedure right. And yeah, it's good to be sort of organised so you feel like you got a bit of time out there.
Shane Jordan, he's sitting in that second position with 22 points overall. Jack Jordan sitting right up the top there. I guess the bookies' favourite, 24 points, and Kyle Lemon at 16. So we're pretty much looking at last year's podium. But the one coming up behind, Quinton Fawcett with 16 points, and Cleveland Cherry also. Time advantage a little bit there to Quinton Fawcett. Let's welcome Quinton Fawcett and Cleveland Cherry, everyone.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go.
Righto, you heard in the description that they're going to cut that from both sides. It's the same as felling a tree. So this is like scarfing it, which you would even do with a chainsaw. Cleveland Cherry first on the turn. Quinton Fawcett not too far away. These guys sitting very close together in the overall standings. Let's see what they can do here. This is going to be very important. But it's Cleveland Cherry manages to get the block into 2 first. Quinton Fawcett not too far behind, but it's going to give maybe a change in the order, because as we know in the overall standings, a little bit of an advantage there to Quinton Fawcett, but they might have just evened up the ledger. Let's welcome to the stage Shane Jordan and Jack Jordan.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go.
So it's Jack on your left, Shane on your right. A little bit of sibling rivalry for the first time of the day. This is where the heavy hits. They haven't wasted much time getting in on that turn either. They are absolutely going for it. These were the top 2 podiums from last year, but it is New Zealand's Rural Sports Person of the Year 2024 who puts the half on the deck. Jack Jordan with an 11.82, well ahead of the previous fastest time, goes to the top of the board. He's making a bit of a collection of it. Shane Jordan, who is up against him with a 15.66, holds that second position, and good on him. Cleveland Cherry, first time up in this pro league with a 17.66 to hold that third spot.
Cleveland Cherry, Cleveland, you'd be pretty happy with how you're going so far?
Yeah, no, going not too bad. A few things to work on, but yeah, it's real good, yeah.
But debut in the open category, I mean, how much harder is it?
Yeah, no, it's a lot harder, eh? The boys are a lot better. It's a bit of a jump in competition, but yeah, it pushes you to go a bit better.
Let's get our next 2 contestants on. We're looking for Kyle Lemon and Quinton Fawcett.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go.
And away we go. Heat number 2 here in the single buck. Kyle Lemon, a very proficient sawyer. Quinton Fawcett knows what he needs to get out of that saw. As I say, it's a 4 peg versus a 3 peg. It's Masterton plays Rotorua, but I tell you what, the man who makes him looks like he's done the job. Let's get our next 2 contestants on stage, and they will be Chris Lord and Cleveland Cherry.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go.
Looks like a couple of 3 peg saws here. Really good cadence there from Chris Lord. Good speed. Cleveland Cherry got a heavier blow, but we're coming down to about the 60% mark. They're going to be really sucking the air in now as they go for the final. Temptation not to flick it off, but I tell you what, Cleveland Cherry, first time up. Here it's still Timber Sports in this pro league for the men. Let's get our next 2 competitors on. It's the last heat. Shane Jordan and Jack Jordan.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go.
Away we go. Very clean pull as they pick up momentum now in this single back competition. Jack Jordan, Shane Jordan, a little bit of sibling rivalry. Great to have them both on the stage. And I tell you what, he's done it again. He just seems to have the metal, doesn't he? Jack Jordan coming through with a 10.38. Shane Jordan with an 11.67. And Cleveland Cherry, the ex-rookie, coming in with a very good third spot. Now when we go to the overall standings, we can see that Jack Jordan has accumulated even more. Let's get another couple of competitors on here. Let's welcome to the stage Kyle Lemon and Shane Jordan.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go.
And away we go. If you've been with us for the first two heats, you know the score. We've got to get those pockets put in. Very quick pocket put in there by Kyle Lemon. Puts the board in, but I tell you what, Shane Jordan might have been slightly behind, but he got up on that board just a little bit quicker. Second pocket's going in. First boards look good. Second board going in now. Shane Jordan. Oh, the alacrity as he steps up there and approaches the first side. Kyle Lemon puts it in, gives it a test. Not happy. He's going to have to redo it. Grabs the axe again, giving Shane Jordan in this particular matchup a good opportunity to get ahead, and we know that he's going to be in that top part of the finishing order, so he knows he's going to have to keep on trucking here and make sure he gets a good time in. Kyle Lemon really, he's going to have to do what he has. Board just starting to be a little bit below that perfect 5 degrees, down off level, but it's all over on the other side there as Shane Jordan takes the top off the block. Kyle Lemon still not happy with that second board. Takes the axe out. He's going to make sure he gets it in. You want to have a nice V in the base of that pocket. No wood sitting in it, so that the tip of the board. Now that metal piece on the end of the board, for those quizzes out there, that's called a clip. And why? Because it looks like a overgrown paper clip. Made of cast iron. Here we go. Kyle Lemon now gets his opportunity to go on the first side. Gets a chip, come back. Hit him in the back of the hand, but it hasn't held him back as he starts the cut now. He knows he needs to get everything he can at this time of the competition and get as much as he can out of the springboard event. Now he's picking up the pace as Kyle Lemon, police officer from Rotorua, the sheriff of Murupara. Here he comes. Oh, it's a nice cut too on the side. He's making sure he leaves as little wood as possible. Very even cut, no steps in it at all. Putting the effort in, comes in across to the far side, near side, and now he's got the wood and the fibres are gone and she's on the ground. Shane Jordan in that last cut with a 48.26. I tell you what, that's a good time. Takes him to the top of the table ahead of Cleveland Cherry. Righto, it's ready for our next two competitors in this ultimate heat in the springboard. It is Jack Jordan and Hayden Rasmussen.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so those first pockets going. Last heat here in the springboard. Now, if you're going to go up to any level, you have to be able to do all of the disciplines. First board in there by Jack Jordan. Probably a little bit lower than he wants, but it's going to be enough to set in the second pocket. Hayden Rasmussen also up. Starts his second pocket now. Last chips come out from Jack Jordan. Look at that clip go straight in now. I tell you what, that looks like it's going to be a very good board. We've got a little bit of twist on it, but none to matter. As the young man comes in from the top, second in the World Championships, and this is one of the events that makes or breaks them. Really getting some momentum up as the chips fly. Hayden Rasmussen got a little bit of work to do. He's got his axe stuck. He's going to have to move to get it out of that pocket. Jack Jordan turns on the far side. This is what we know him for. Top performances. He was on top of the podium here, and I tell you what, he's probably heading there as we look now with one event to come. Hayden Rasmussen now back on the deck. On the tree, puts the second clip in. Board looks all right, puts his weight on it. Deftly jumps up onto the board. Gets the axe out, and here we go. Here's his opportunity. He's going to post a time. Everything's now back on track. Hayden Rasmussen starts on that first scarf, clearing out the wood. You've got a great view there from the stands. You can probably call the blows as they come through. Oh, I can hear the support coming in from the back of the stands as we did expect. Hayden's had a few years now in this top flight competition. He knows what's expected. Makes the turn now, comes down in the TIMBERSPORTS style, slashing strokes in the back of the block in the springboard. It's almost there and it's gone. How about that? How about that?
Hayden, that was the archetypal sticky one for you.
Yeah, I did a bit of a bad hit there and I didn't pick up enough wood on that bottom hit. That's why the axe stuck, couldn't get it out. I broke the handle, heard it crack, so you can't use a broken axe. So I've had to come down and change axe, of course, but it cost me a lot of time and whatnot. But yeah, that's what it is.
hot saw. For the hot saw, power saws are called into action and the athletes have a space of 15 centimeters to cut 3 complete discs off a 46 centimeter thick wooden block. Jumping the start or cutting over the line will result in a disqualification.
Okay, almost ready for our first. We'll run these singly. We won't be running them in heats of 2. Let's welcome our first competitor up. Kyle Lemon it is from Rotorua. Now that saw up there is a Rotax engine. It comes from a 3-cylinder, a triple snowmobile, has a cc capacity of 300 cc. It was built in New York State, weighs 28 kilos, and it is one of 4 built for New Zealand competitors only.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Tell you what, I think he's done a very good job there. That stayed well within the 150 mil. Has come in with a 5.84, and in any money, that could be a winning time. Let's welcome to the stage from Tuatahi Racing Axes and Saws in Masterton. It is Quinton Fawcett. Now this machine is different to anything else we've seen in the competition. It is an Eichsrow Wankel Speed, which is a Wankel or rotary engine that is used in go-karts in Europe particularly. 325cc. The machine is constructed by Jörg Blassi in Germany. It weighs 30 kilos.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, and it can happen. Okay, now's the time for calm heads. Thing is to make sure you make the cut. And that's the sound of an Eichsrow rotary, ladies and gentlemen. By gosh, when she bites in, she's got some pace. The big thing is to keep control of it. Unfortunate for Quinton, a starting issue, and it can happen to anyone. Let's get our next competitor on, which is Cleveland Cherry. So Cleveland Saw is based off a high-performance motocross bike. It's a Honda 300cc.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
The Cleveland Cherry with a good start here. In an official hot saw competition for Cleveland Cherry, he's been performing well all day as he moves up from the rookie grade in the last few years, being at the top of the table. 9.85 seconds for Cleveland Cherry, enough to put him in that second spot. Let's get him on. Here is Shane Jordan, everyone. Okay, so that saw that you're looking in front of you is a motorbike Honda 350cc built by Dennis Cowan, California in the US. Has a brand new cylinder and is bored out because 350 makes it the biggest engine in this competition.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
That's going to be quick. Oh, he's shaking his head. I can't see the crayon line. I can't see the crayon line. It was quick though. But was it quick in or was it quick out? We're going to find out very shortly. Oh, that's unfortunate. He's cut out over the limit. Now, one of the things with the rules which we haven't mentioned is the points do step up on the springboard and they step up even further on the hot saw. Let's welcome on. He's pretty good. He's pretty much top of the world, Jack Jordan. Okay, so this saw is a 330cc Honda motocross powered chainsaw.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, we've got look at it. Second one in, 52. There you have it. Slight hesitation on the third cut, but I'm thinking that's just to make sure that the time is recorded, that the cut's going to be a good one. Probably at the stage of the day, getting the top in this event doesn't mean as much as having the top in the overall standings. Now, first up, we have a very, very special trophy, and it is for the single saw. And not long ago, it doesn't seem like long ago, we lost a great friend, a great competitor. He's a family member, he was a colleague in work and everything else. but more than that, he was probably the greatest champion in this sport the world will probably ever see, and that was the late, great Jason Wynyard. So what we want to do is, for the second year, we have a special award, and it is done on the single saw, which of course for Jason was his top event, still holds the world record. And the recipient of the Jason Wynyard Memorial Trophy for 2025 with a time of 10.38 seconds, which is unofficially just outside the world record itself, Jack Jordan. Okay, who are the top three? Who are on the podium? In third position, in his first year in the senior category, from Putaruru, Cleveland Cherry. Okay, in second position, our most experienced New Zealand team member on the world stage. Please welcome from Stratford, Shane Jordan. And we're waiting for it in first position, and quite frankly, the superlatives are more than I can remember off the top of my head. 2024 Rural Sportsman of the Year, second on the podium in the World Championships last year, thrice Champions Trophy in Stihl Timber Sports. Please welcome to the top of the podium from Taumarunui, Jack Jordan. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the contenders, and here are the winners of the 2025 Pro Series Men's Stihl Timber Sports National Championship. What a great effort.
Jack, you must be very happy with that result. You're up against a great crew of competitors, but a pretty dominant performance.
Yeah, no, real happy with how the day went. It's a lot of pressure that sort of comes on this one day to qualify us to go overseas. You know, if you have a bad day here, that'll sort of stuff your season up for wood chop and timber sports. So to come away with a win, a few of the events were probably a bit ugly, but to still come away with a win, I'm really happy. Yeah.
I didn't see too much ugly there. What were your concerns? What did you think you might need to improve on today's performance?
Oh, I struggled a bit in the springboard. I sort of lost a few points there and had a pretty bad bottom board, so I was probably lucky to get away with one there. And then a lot of pressure come down to that hot saw there. I've probably feel more pressure when I've just got to make a cut rather than having to beat a time. It's a bit of a funny feeling, that one, but really happy to get the job done.
Look, you won a few titles along the way, but I guess this means as much as the last one and the next one.
Well, for sure. It sort of sets you up for the year. Really looking forward to getting overseas and competing against the rest of the world, yeah.
Our Stihl Timber Sports champion for 2025, Jack Jordan.